David Martin, Executive Officer of Western Riverina Community College, based in Griffith, New South Wales. The process we used in terms of collecting our quality indicator information was through a call centre process, and basically this process involved extracting the annual data, or 12 months worth of data, into a CSV file or an Excel spreadsheet, removing the duplicates and sending that randomising the information, then sending that on to the call centre that we'd contracted. The call centre then goes through the process of contacting each of the participants or previous course participants and going through the process of asking the quality indicator information. Why did we decide to use a call centre? I guess that in the first year that the quality indicators were introduced, the organisation was involved in building new premises. People were short of time, and the deadline was approaching fairly quickly. So it either meant putting someone on a phone and ringing up past course participants, or ultimately contacting a call centre who would do all those sorts of things for us and actually do that far more professionally. The benefits of doing it in using the call centre, I guess it probably doesn't ultimately save you any money. I think that probably it's a real break even if you were managing it within your organisation, or as opposed to handing it over to a call centre. And why I would say this, however, if in using a call centre, the quality of that surveying is probably so much better, is because they're ringing up people all the time, and they actually have the experience of how to move through those phone calls really quickly and garner the information required. Yeah, the challenges in terms of cost, quality and convenience were that this was really expedient, as in time. I think that what we really had to consider with our clients, though, that how much we all enjoy being contacted by call centres, and it really needed to be adjusted to be something that was going to be more of a pleasant nature as opposed to an unpleasant call centre phone call at 5 o'clock at night. So there were those kind of things that we had to consider. That one, we didn't really want it around those key meal times, and we wanted it kind of in times that we identified that were going to fit in with people's lives. Also, that we also offered people who participated in the survey a sweetener in that they would receive a course voucher or a discount voucher to do another course within the organisation as well. And that kind of is that a bit of buy-in by the people. And I guess that also using the call centre is that that perception within your community that, hang on a second, this is the community college using a call centre, and I think it just develops that little bit of greater professionalism, or that sense that it's a bigger organisation than I thought it was. And I guess that one of the really strong, I guess, in using the call centre, which is really it doesn't really involve too much work by anyone within the college at all, other than someone needs to physically extract the data, remove some duplicates, randomise the sample, and then send it on to the call centre. The call centre then go through the script, they develop the manuals, they do all those sorts of things, they work the scripts, and then basically enter the data into online systems. So essentially, once they've completed the survey, they send us back who they contacted, what if they were upset about being contacted, which no one has to this date, and and basically they colour code them as to call back later. They were too busy at that time, or they'd be prepared to do it another time, but all that sort of thing. So in the end of the day, when it came down to actually submitting the quality indicators reports, was basically download the information from the website, run the reports, email it. And I would say that from our organisation's point of view, the amount of time would be in managing and getting it going, including phone calls to the call centre, would not exceed an hour. I guess doing the same again, that I have thought about getting one survey done, a random sample done from every activity, or one short course or a certificate course, and I kind of think that trainers, you struggle to get information out of trainers a lot of times, and that one extra thing might be one extra hard thing to do. So I had thought doing it that way, but I think in the end, doing the random sample at the end of an educational year, for example, I think that really works, and it's not giving a trainer something else to do. And someone may also be very reluctant to give that. If it was bad feedback, they may not necessarily give the bad feedback to the trainer who just trained them.